I'm your host, Logan 23. You're joining me for Senior Chapter 4, Mr. Blue Sky. Natasha divides the crowd as she crosses the student lounge, sauntering to stand next to Caitlin. Natasha, what are you doing? I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is. Natasha swipes the microphone right out of Caitlin's hand. Hey. Relax, tough stuff. I'm here for a reason. Okay, Natasha. We should all relax. Can I get you some lime punch, Natasha, and a seat? I'm fine, Mizumi. I'm on the mic where I'm meant to be. But this isn't your event. I try to be nice. It is now. Caitlin takes a deep breath and begins to yell across the student lounge. Okay, kids, let's keep rocking. Look, I'm here to invite TBD on tour with the Loose Pins, East Coast Fall Break. What do the fans think? The audience hoots and applauds as Natasha smiles, glancing at Caitlin again. Holy cats, you're serious? After all our rocky history, you want us to tour with us? This is business, not patty cake with my besties. Your band is simply the best band to open for my band. Can we talk about this in private? Tasha passes the mic to Zig in the front row and heads out of the spotlight. The band abandons their instruments and follows. My favorite TBD song is probably Ballroom Bonnie, and Vega rolls her eyes and snatches the mic from Zig. Feminism in the raw, seething stage presence. The first time I punched somebody, this is what I think about when I listen to TBD. TBD and Natasha regroup at the distance and continue to discuss for several moments. The crowd starts to murmur and shift. I'm gonna see what the problem is. All covering time to overhear part of the conversation. I don't know, this is a big decision. What do you need? When do you need an answer? A lot of bands want the spot I'm offering you, and patience isn't one of my virtues. Well, can we just have a moment to talk it out amongst ourselves? Look, I'm gonna grab some punch, but I don't have all day. I kind of expected you to do the smart thing and just say yes. Tasha brushes past you on her way to the refreshments table. What do you guys think? This is so wild. I just finished moving continents for the second time. I don't feel like touring, especially with Natasha. We're talking about fall break, right? My parents will kill me if I skip Thanksgiving. I forgot about Thanksgiving. I vote for the tour. If I'm not rocking out with you guys, I have no excuse to bail on the Wintrope family reunion. I think this will be great for the band, and missing fall break isn't too much to ask of us all. Caitlin looks at you. What do you think, Mizumi? Why do I have to put in my opinion on this? Why? Can you explain this to me? I get it, I'm supposed to be your girlfriend and the whole 9 yards, but anybody that's not your girlfriend is still gonna make this decision, so that really doesn't matter. I think it sounds amazing. A disaster waiting to happen. I kind of feel for the bandmates. 2 of the 3 already say, you know, yo, I have a lot going on, I don't want to do this. I don't blame Amara for her hate of Natasha. Hell, I'm surprised Caitlin doesn't hate Natasha more than she is. A disaster waiting to happen. A tour with an arrogant, conniving diva? Hard pass. I know it's only 2 weeks, but it's 2 weeks with a punk rock Napoleon. Thank you, Mizumi. I just got back from London. If I have to deal with Natasha on top of that, I'm gonna throw my back out. But her band is going places, and she wants to bring us to those places. You're just saying that because you don't want to go home for Thanksgiving. That's only half true. I'm changing my vote. I love this band, and I want us to thrive. I want to tour with the Loose Pins. You hypocrite, you just... Oh god, I hate you and your vote. Yes, guys. Does this mean we're going on tour? Hey, look, illusion of choice, guys. Fine, fine. Guess I have to do the winter break to rest up. Caitlin jumps up and down, her eyes following you, and she stops. Her smile crumbles. I'm sorry. Caitlin reaches out to gently brush her finger across your cheek. I can't pass this up, Mizumi, but I'll call every night. See? Illusion of choice. Step forward and wrap your arms around Caitlin, squeezing her tight and letting her go. I know you will. I just don't want you to exhaust yourself like you did on sophomore year. That's all. I'm not the same Caitlin I was then. You don't have to worry about me. No, you're just much more of a bigger idiot. Natasha returns from the refreshment table, sipping at a cup of lime punch. Hey, we voted on it, and it's a bit of a sacrifice, but yes, we want a tour. I knew you'd come around. Can you imagine what it'd be like to tour with the Loose Pens? Yeah, like I want to puke in my mouth right now. In 2 separate vans. I'm sure it'll be a great experience. Tasha rolls her eyes. Is this party over? You're just going to let the blondie camp on the mic? Because Some Unattainable Sexy has never intended to be a love song. It was about capitalism, and this whole thing was supposed to be a publicity stunt, and it still can be. Your sense of timing could use a little bit of work, but yes, it can still be. What if you perform together up there? I bet your fans would freak out. I can't think of a better way to announce the tour. I don't hate the idea either. DVD sprang back onto the stage area with Natasha in tow. Caitlin waves to Becca and takes the microphone back. Becca salutes with a smile and rejoins the crowd. Alright, all you Bobs and Bettys, better get ready, because TBD is going on tour with Natasha and the Loose Pens. The crowd bursts into riotous applause. Caitlin pulls you to her, and you jump up and down together with the rhythm of the audience. I'm still feeling warmed up from our first song. Are you guys ready to take this party home? Heck yes! Let's finish our set! You hurry to get out of their way as the girls launch into their new album again. I'm not singing this. I don't feel good. Hold on, I'm trying to get this in my head. Hold on. I don't think this music. It's just eh. All right, let's try it. Ballroom Bunny has a swish in her skirt that'll burn your eyes. It'll make you hurt. Yeah. That yeah at the end. You could have just ended it before the yeah. Natasha starts singing the bridge from the most popular Loose Pen song, Werewolf. Her vocals layer perfectly with TVD's music, complimenting Caitlin's singing. Ballroom Bunny, a ballroom bunny. She's a werewolf, yeah, yeah, yeah. There, you're headbanging next to Abby when the song fades to a finish. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, everybody. We are TBD. And I'm Natasha from the Loose Pens. Good night. As TBD pack away their instruments, Natasha strides toward the exit without a backward glance. Later, Natasha, you better respect these ladies on tour. I'll respect them as long as they respect me, and the same goes for you. I don't respect you. See, respect is a two-way street with me. Okay? And you haven't respected Caitlin at all. You and Natasha stare each other down, and she turns and shoving through the exit. Well, that could have been worse. What a performance, huh? I'm so proud of Caitlin. I want to do something special to congratulate her. Well, she told me she wants to get a new guitar. What do you think of that? Those are pretty expensive, but maybe I can make it feel new. What if we decorate her guitar? I took a workshop on paint modding instruments last year. Ooh, yeah. Then Caitlin would have an iconic signature axe for her with her on tour. You've got to come on over and help me out. No one knows Caitlin quite like you do. Ugh. An artsy girls' night sounds perfect for all three of us, like a big commitment at the time of night. It's already pretty late, but thank you for inviting me. I'm probably gonna go head home soon. Oh, okay. I guess it is pretty late to start a whole project. Another time? You had to pay your respects to TBD before leaving. You give Caitlin a long hug and tell her you're all rocked out. I'm about to be a rockabye baby, but the show was amazing. I'll see you back at home, and of course, congratulations. I love you. Caitlin comes into your arms for another long embrace. I love you too, Mizumi. You almost float home from the party, even though your feet are a little sore. Several days later, you settle down with Vasquez's journal to read another entry. His words paint a vivid picture, and you feel as if you're there. I wish I could do that. I have such a vivid imagination, and sometimes I can, but then there's other times where I just suck at it. Now playing as Enrique Vasquez, September 6th, 1977. I've been seeing more of Eliana these past few weeks. It's flabbergasting, but she seems to be enjoying my company. Though some small miracle, I've managed to convince her of the existence of my adventure list. Moreover, I've actually made progress on my novel. She invited me to a picnic on the outskirts of town today. Is it possible she feels something for me? Scramble through the underbrush, trying to keep up with Eliana, struggling to carry a food-laden picnic basket. You know, when you said we were going on a picnic, I assumed you were referring to a nice field of flowers, not a hike through the wilderness. We can't have both. Besides, I thought Mr. Adventure would be up for the road less traveled. I would. I mean, I am. But can you at least tell me where we're going? No need. We're almost there. You emerge into a clearing where a crystal clear waterfall sparkles in the sun. Eliana, this place is gorgeous. Remind me to never question your picnic location instincts ever again. About the picnic, I'm afraid I brought you here under false pretenses. I thought this place would be a perfect place to cross off something on your adventure list. Wasn't take a leap of faith one of the goals? What else did you tell me? Pretend to be someone else for a day? Share my work and live performance? Get on television? Memorize my list? Not intentionally, but I have a good memory. They all sounded so fun. Swim the English Channel, see the pyramids. Those weren't on there. I added a couple of my own. About the leap of faith, you see that cliff edge above the waterfall? You look up to the rocky outcrop she's pointing at. Your hands start sweating and you set down the picnic basket. Wait, are you asking me to jump from up there? It'll be a scream. I swam here a lot last summer, and I've made the jump before. The water's pretty deep, so it's totally safe. You gulp, you brow furrowing in worry. Well, what do you say? Eliana, there's no way in hell. If I break my legs, I'll blame you. It's a piece of cake. Yeah, play it cool. You call that a jump? Why, it's barely a hop. I've seen much taller waterfalls in my day. Of course. I figured you weren't, like, afraid of heights or anything like that. Who, me? Ha 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 ha. Definitely not. I love heights. In fact, it's being on flat ground that I find really difficult. You shift your weight in hopes that Eliana won't notice your knees shaking. I still think it'd be a fun item for your adventure list, though. Now less talking, most jumping. I'll be right behind you. You make your way up the cliff, heart pounding. When you look down, your stomach drops. I don't know if I can do this, but don't want to look like a wimp in front of Eliana. Suddenly, she takes her hand in hers and gives it a light squeeze. You've got this, Enrique. I know you do. She releases your hand and you take a deep breath. Then you take a running jump and leap off the edge of the cliff. Should you not have removed your clothes first? I am the master of my own fate! Wait, what about your clothes? Too late. You plunge into the pool fully clothed. The water's cold, but your heart is racing with exhilaration. You swim to the surface. Woohoo! I did it, Eliana! Eliana? Eliana dives after you with a big splash. When she surfaces, she grins broadly. Whew. How's that for an adrenaline rush? I'm gonna cross that one off your list. You both, like, fully clothed. I'm just saying. Eliana, I have something to tell you. I don't actually have an adventure list. I just made it up. Do you think I was more interesting? Oh, I know. What? You knew this whole time? Enrique, I like you for who you are, not who you're pretending to be. You're thoughtful, you crack me up with that dry wit of yours, and I don't know, you just see the world in a special way. Who cares if you're not a daredevil? You're Enrique Vasquez, and that's good enough for me. Damn. But why did you want me to jump then? If you knew the list was fake, why go through with it? It never hurts to get out of your comfort zone. Don't you feel invigorated knowing that you pushed yourself? Also, your scared face is hilarious. The two of you paddle along until you're able to stand in the water. Also, the fact you're standing in all of your wet clothes is amazing as well. Honestly, Eliana, maybe pretending to have this list is the best thing that's ever happened to me. No, the girl that just pushed you to do this was the best thing that ever happened to you. I've been pushing myself to try new things, and my writing has improved as a result, but most importantly, you blush slightly, your heart hammering in your chest. None if it ever would have happened without you. You live so fearlessly, and you inspire me so much. Enrique. So I'm not going to hold myself back even when I'm scared, because sometimes taking a leap of faith pays off. You take a deep breath and lean forward to kiss her. Her lips are soft against yours, and she wraps her arms around your neck. You press your body to hers, and for a moment, you're the only two people in the world. You look up from the pages and blink, and somehow short of breath now. This journal just keeps getting better. After class that day, you pass the football field as the team breaks from practice. Hey, Chris. Mind some company while you walk? I never mind your company, Chris. I'm glad I ran into you. I've got some great news. I interviewed with the non-profit organization 100 Degrees, and they accepted me on the spot. You're now looking at the newest correspondence coordinator in training, basically an honorary envelope licker. Way to go, Chris. I'm so very proud of you. You slap high fives. It'll be cool. You're going to be helping the community again, Mayor of Hartfield someday. Super busy, though, helping the community. That's my favorite part, too. They really love my history with the Second Chance Scholarship. When do you start? Well, they want me to go into training next week. They're constant projects, so I won't run out of stuff to learn for a while. The goal is to grant at least 100 scholarships per year. We hunt for donors and award funds to people who need it and deserve it. By making phone calls until my throat is sore, I'm some small part of it. But what about the Nightingale's contract? That's still on the table. Oh, I finally called the Nightingales back and told them that I'm ready to officially decline their offer. It's just not as important as my education is. Gotta finish my degree before leaving Hartfield. I'm 100% agree. And it sounds like everything is turning out in a new direction for you anyway. Chris takes a deep breath and nods, surveying the field. How about you? How's your day? Well, I just got out of literary criticism. It went on and on and on. That's kind of surprising. You're the best student I know. Except for Tyler, and Edgar, and Raynor. Let's just say we keep good company and leave it at that. I just always picture you on the edge of your seat during class, like a human sponge. Normally I am, but I couldn't concentrate. I was thinking about Vasquez. I'm still reading his old journal. There's so much passion there, so much hope. It's intense to read. The journal is changing the way I see him, so painful to read sometimes, making me a stronger writer. I mean... I wouldn't say pain... I mean, okay, so from what we've read, I wouldn't say painful. It's nice to see the way that he was. So either making me a stronger writer or changing the way I see him. I'm gonna go with... I don't think... I knew Vasquez has it. Well, oh damn, this one's tough. I knew he was a good guy. I always liked Vasquez, you guys know. And it really tore me apart when he passed, but... I'm gonna go with changing. I like the stronger writer part, but... He started off as a loner in a shell, but this woman, Eliana, opened him up to new things. He took risks, he jumped off a waterfall, if you can picture that. Taking risks, jumping, doing new things. I might be able to hook you up with another entry in your bucket list. Want me to take you skydiving? Hold on. Did you learn how to skydive and you never mentioned anything? I'm certified, actually. Certified? Just when I think I know you, there's another layer. Well, what would you think about coming for a plunge with me? The pilot and I have become good friends, and he loves to fly. Want me to shoot him a message and see if he feels like taking us up for a jump? You and me, 10,000 feet? Never thought I would end my school day like this, but yeah, let's go skydiving. That wasn't even a diamond choice? Okay. After strapping on your parachute and getting safety instructions from Chris, you climb together into a small aircraft and buckle yourselves into your seats. Is the plane supposed to be this small? Yes, I wouldn't bring you on a death trap, Mizumi. Even if the plane crashes, we've got parachutes. Did that sound comforting in your head? Even if we crash, we have parachutes! Plane engines rumble and your seat vibrates as the plane shuttles across the airfield. Your stomach flutters as the plane lifts off into the sky. You smile at Chris and let out a breath you hadn't realized you were holding. Are you nervous? You look a little nervous. No. That's just how my excitement looks from the outside. Why don't you distract me? Alright, my favorite thing about tandem skydiving is how unbelievably safe it is. This decade, there has only been one death and 500,000 jumps. Chris, you're an idiot. Listening to him does not soothe your nerves as the plane climbs higher and higher into the sky. Gotta be snugly strapped against my chest, and I know exactly what I'm doing. All you have to do is remember to breathe and smile for the camera. Flourishes a small professional camera and snaps a picture of you. Okay, I'm feeling better. Oh, that made you smile, okay. We're over the jump zone, guys. It's about time to go. Chris straps you onto his chest, and you move towards the open door together. Suction tears at your clothes and hair. Okay, death-defying plummet in 3, 2... can I see your certification first? I just want to do it. I just realized a 4-year accredited university should probably... Too slow, Mizumi, let's go! You shriek with surprise as Chris leaps from the flame, and you're suddenly tumbling together in the blue sky. I believe I can fly. Woo! I believe I can touch the sky. Oh wow, this is just so... You're sure that Chris can't hear you. The wind billows hard in your ears. The camera's ready, Mizumi. Time to shine. Time to smile. You shape your mouth into a bright smile, even though you think your cheeks might be flapping. Cheese! Here we go, let's deploy the chute! Parachute comes rocketing out of your pack, and you're suddenly pulled higher. Caught on the current of the wind, you pulse hammers and you grin. Wow, I feel like a dandelion seed. Can we just float like this forever, or do we have to go back to using our legs? We might have to use our legs later, but while we're up here, we can do a little more than just float. These handles here are called risers. We can do some fun moves with them under the parachute or canopy by pulling them in certain ways. To twist in a circle under the canopy, we can just pull the risers to one side. It's called a corkscrew. To pop up and down under the canopy, we can pull the risers at the same time. That's a flare. Ready? Let's pull the risers at the same time. You both pull the risers at the same time and pop up and down beneath the canopy. Heartfelt turns below you, and a deep sense of wonder opens up in your heart. It's all so beautiful, and we're lucky to be able to see it. Chris sighs and admires the scenery with you. You glance back at him, and his eyes are clouded with a deep thought. You know, Mizumi, I really do love my life right now. I don't want to change, don't want anything to change. Everything is perfect. Great time to have a conversation when you're about 50,000 feet from the ground. I'm serious. Hi, Ma! You're down there somewhere! No one can know the future, but this direction feels so good to me. I know what you mean. From up high, Heartfelt seems so small. Who knows where we'll go next? So clearly whoever wrote this at Pixelberry has never done skydiving. Because typically, you're screaming things when they're skydiving. As your parachute drifts closer to the ground, you spot a waterfall to your right, hemmed in by the wilderness. Oh my god, Chris, look, there's a waterfall. That's a weird coincidence. Didn't you say the journal entry had Vasquez jumping from a waterfall? It's a little sign from him that you're going in the right direction. You think that might be the waterfall? Unexpected gust of wind pushes your parachute. Please tell me that's completely normal and happens all the time. Another gust tugged your parachute even further from the open glade of your landing zone. I told you this would be a safe jump, and I meant it. Nothing's gonna happen to us. Chris tugs on the chute's handles, but you're too far off course to redirect on the wind currents. Are you sure? We're getting awfully close to the tops of those trees. I've got this, Mizumi. I am in complete control. No, you're not. Clench your jaw in anticipation as Chris releases the handles and descends smoothly onto the outskirts of the forest. You draw your legs up and Chris stabilizes you both, gently touching down to the ground, and he unfastens you and you immediately collapse, dizzy with adrenaline. I can't believe we just did that. We were a few feet from being snagged in by those trees, but we did it. You struggle to your feet, grinning and looking at the beautiful scenery all around you. Chris comes in for an exploding fist bump. You dissolve into laughter after still giddy from the jump. I told you I know what I was doing. It's kind of a sign that we should go see that waterfall, isn't it? The wind blew us towards it. What about the plane? The pilot looking for us? Yeah, but he'll just return to base. If we're feeling lazy, we can text him our coordinates, or we can explore the wilderness for a while. And you can turn this accident into an adventure with your writing. I bet I could find a keepsake for my memory box, too. Oh, in before diamonds. Gonna be too hard. I want to, but I'm not sure we could accurately gauge how far from the waterfall this is. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. I'll send the pilot our coordinates so he can pick us up. It was a really beautiful waterfall. We can save the adventure for another time. Yeah, maybe we can actually come back with our girlfriend. You know. Chris sends the text and you hike together to an open glade where the pilot can touch down and return you home. Still sore from your adventure, you stretch out on your bed to write it all down. I feel like Vasquez is still here with me, still somehow mentoring me through this journal. For example, today I jumped out of a plane with Chris. Skydiving was... yeah, a rush. I'm surprised that was a fill-in. We could have said, skydiving was a dumbass move. So many feelings moved me as I fell. We continue, the bedroom door pops open. Hey, Mizumi, my parents are coming into town and they're insisting on giving us a fancy dinner. Oh, great. I feel like it's been so long since we actually sat down together. I think this might be the one, the dinner, where they grill you about your intentions. Why are you so happy about that? I don't want to be grilled about how I'm going to support you. Aww, but it makes me feel so special. How I'm going to support you. Huh. They just said that they want to really get to know this woman I've been dating for so long. Wow, no pressure. Didn't we already meet her parents once? Are you ready for a serious dinner with the family? Find out in the next chapter of The Senior. So, sorry this took so long. You know, pretty much that's what happens when you're sick. Let's put it that way. So for you guys watching, do keep in mind that there is no Senior Chapter 5 tomorrow. Because Pixelberry, not me. So I was like, okay. Apparently they're having an issue on their end. So that's one of the reasons why there's no Senior Chapter 5. Ugh, excuse me. So I thought I'd let you guys know. However, do look forward to Big Country Sky tomorrow. I'm gonna keep saying it because that's how I feel like it should be said. The Big Sky Country, it just doesn't make sense to me. Big Country Sky is what it should be. Then I have a huge, massively huge surprise for you guys tomorrow. If everything pans out. Please, if you want to be part of that surprise, keep your eye posted to Facebook, Twitter, or be on our Discord. And hey, you know what? What's a better way? Is you should have a Twitch account. Because we have streams there. And also Choices is always aired on Twitch first. You can tune in live while I'm doing it. Literally live. So feel free to head down the description below. There's links to that, as well as our Discord. You can come hang out with me, as well as others. We've got fun, trivia, sharing, caring, voice chats, the whole 9 yards in our Discord. And it's just awesome. You get to sit down, talk with me, etc. And then, yeah, like I said, tune in tomorrow. Like I said, we'll do the country book, and then we'll also be doing, like I said, that massive surprise. If all goes well. All goes well. I can't share it with you just yet. Okay? I can't. I want to. But I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. Because it's massive. Okay? It's massive. So yeah. That'll let you guys know. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.